Pablo Escobar said, "Sometimes I'm God. If I say a man dies, he dies the same day." In his career, this asshole killed thousands of police officers at a rate of over 400 a year. With numbers like that staring you in the face, you have to ask, what possesses a man to put on a uniform that all but guarantees his days are numbered? Most of them were just kids, raised to reach a fork in the road and choose the right path. A fight for the good guys. They were young, they were full of hope, and they thought that they were invincible. And those that were left behind would feel they're lost the most. Everybody's got a breaking point when shit sickens them so much that they just have to act. For Pinzón, that breaking point meant resignation. But there were those who couldn't resign, who couldn't just walk away. Presidents had breaking points too. And Gaviria had finally found his.
Yo soy responsable de la muerte de estos hombres, Eduardo. Y si Escobar los usó para mandarme un mensaje, le voy a responder.
Estoy completamente de acuerdo. Tenemos que irnos con todo. Eso sí, traerlo de vuelta no va a ser una decisión popular. Pero bueno, ¿cuándo nos ha importado ser populares? ¿Ah?
¿Con el Carrillo? Sí, señor presidente.
As controversial as Colonel Carrillo's methods were, he was the only guy that Escobar was afraid of. And returning command of Search Block to him was exactly what we needed.
The president has offered us every available resource to defeat Escobar. All we have to do now is manage it properly. So I'm still going to rely on intelligence from you. But we're going to do things a little bit differently. No more large-scale operations. Search Block goes back to small-scale tactics.
Amen.
Stealth operations, surprise raids, that sort of thing. We changed the game. But there's one thing that we need to do first. Trujillo, reúneme el bloque de búsqueda afuera. Necesito 100 hombres y 6 camiones que salimos de una. ¿Listo?
Como ordene mi coronel.
100 men? It's not exactly small-scale tactics.
First thing is we let Pablo know that we're back.
Now you can bet that the second a convoy of 100 men and 6 marked police trucks leave that base, that Escobar's army of spotters will be burning up the phone lines just to tell Escobar all about it.
¿Qué? Ya salieron. 4 motos.
6 camiones, una cuerda de tipo. Es un combo grande.
And you'd be right, but that was the point. You see, these spotters made it impossible for us to operate in the secrecy we required, so we needed to blind them. And the first step to blinding someone is getting them to open their eyes. And I guess you could say that the second part of Carrillo's plan was to show Pablo that the sheriff was back in town. And he did that the best way he could.
¿Qué pasa?
Carrillo volvió. Y está aquí en Medellín.
¿Y qué más?
Es que el muy hueputa llenó de policías el barrio Escobar y se orinó encima de su moral, patrón.